now to come online.
There you go.
So
Now,
everyone can see my outline. How indecent.
I don't know why I don't see you on Twitch.
Uh, I'm live. My friend's here. Person, the other human is, or the other guy. Person, the human. The other guy is, the DM of this game. Say
Hello.
hello. Say hello, Mr.CryptsNDice.
My name is Mr.CryptsNDice. It's been a journey. One lovely person wished to summon me on this lovely Monday to roleplay when I was simply vibing.
Hey, we. Oh shit, my.
I pat your
Okay,
cat ears.
now they should be able to hear you.
Oh, how they hear me. Hello.
Yes.
It's been ages. Hi,
It's
Crypts
been
and
like 3 days.
it's I quiet. It's time is such a linear thing. It's been a while. Someone begged for Crips and Dice to do a one-on-one session.
I did not. I said, hey, are we gonna do this like we did the last time?
Oh, no, we sure. I'm just having fun with this bit. Gotta keep up
I
the
know.
momentum. Oh, come on. You have to admit, though. I was like, oh, you want to do it again? Like, this is not a
my
one-off thing?
my chatter's like, turn the sound back off.
Oh, you're trying to turn me off. How exciting.
Then /J, but it's funnier if I don't give that context.
Yeah, I also like that when we were also like setting up all this bit, you were like, I like it, like I love doing these little one shots with you as well as with other people who do one-on-one sessions. But I like it for the far extent that like you. So it's like, can you change the name? It's so cringe.
Yeah, I was
And
like,
I was like sitting there.
Faithless Vita is just too. I don't know, man. Faithless Mirage is a lot better.
Yeah, yeah. I'll fix the other one at some point too. I like the far extent of like how I like name all these campaigns. I'm like, I gotta keep it in one word to when I run out of one words. And there's gonna be a time that I'm gonna sit here like, how long is the English language, and how long can I keep this up?
Mirage is very much a Vita word. That was literally her code name in the spy campaign.
Ooh.
And Fate, I have faith and fate and too much luck. You're so right. MTV in my chat is the DM of the game Vita was in, so he is very aware of Vita's luck, even in out of session RP.
I
The
like if
only time Vita rolled bad is when it was funny.
hey. I like the far extent of all the stuff that I have planned with you, Vida, and the whole story arc, and like setting up things in the future, evolving with like I have a lot of cool ideas and stuff that we can definitely expand upon and have a lot of fun with. Like, understandably, like it takes like again these one shots have like a good set. Like I love the visuals that we can do with it. I like the role play. I like everything. Like meeting up new people has always been like an enjoyment of mine. So I'm
Yes,
very happy
that's
about
something
that.
I'm finding as well, is that I'm making a lot of friends through this, and it's really cool. Like, I've had the same friend group forever. It's kind of nice to meet new people.
I understand if you get bored of me, I'll just go back into the ether. But it seems like I keep like
See,
it seems like you guys just keep coming back. It's awesome. Like
yeah, the
you.
stairs incident was fun. Yeah, that was funny. I was trying to catch someone being thrown over the balcony, and they just squished me. Also, my very first roll in that campaign was a nat 1 on a stealth roll.
Yeah.
I'm Vita. I got a nat 1 on the thing I built her around. And then Rio, yeah, I think I did share a little bit of luck when your character managed to drive that tank by himself, yeah. Some crossover stuff with our server, yeah, that would be fun. The problem is only one of you has active plans to be a VTuber, and that's the one that has been collabing with us.
Oh yeah, they've been having a ball. Like I love that. Like I didn't expect. Like I like that this is like going back over the role for. I did not expect session one a zero session. Like I love this person.
Yeah, Seth is a pretty fun person to roleplay with. So are the other people in the session. He's just the only one you have, or in the group. He's just the only one that you have experience with. Could be offline as well. That is true. You could join our offline group if you wanted.
I'm always
Learn a
online.
learn a little more. Well, I mean, it's still over the internet. It's just not being streamed.
Yeah, I do plan to like I'm excited because like I'm planning to do some conventions where I do like actual one shots.
Oh, right. Speaking of conventions, Gen Con. You're going to Gen Con, right? We should
Oh,
all
huh.
meet up at Gen
Oh,
Con.
I plan to host a game at Gen Con for a very a Faithless exclusive Gen Con game
Hell yeah.
because I gotta always have some
Because,
fun.
like, me and MTV are both local-ish to Gen Con, so, yeah, he tries to run a Gen Con one-shot every year, but it's not, like, at Gen Con, it's, like, at his house where everyone meets up and or stays if they're from out of town.
Oh, bet. I have a lot of. Oh, that means I can give you stickers. I also have like evolving with like a lot of cool ideas and stuff that I'm setting up with evolving with most key things that I can't wait to talk about. But evolving with most things like yeah, I'm gonna go to Gen Con this year. I'm really excited about it because like I might do some like events down there.
Yeah, Indy's all right if you're not from there and like you're not used to everything that happens already. Could technically run at Gen Con 2, may actually try to become a Paizo DM there for a free badge. Yeah, he does want to try to do that. And Rio, yeah, Rio was not built to drive a tank. He's a researcher magic user in that game, and he's still got the roles to drive the tank away, and then our spy group got a tank. Vaita in the background just face palming like, guys, we're spies. This is very obvious that we've been here. The bees, yeah. Someone had like a portable beehive that they threw into the tank to like flush everyone out. I'm sorry, I don't mean to talk over you.
No, no,
Maybe it's
no.
just your model, but it looked very sad for a second there. I was like, "Oh no."
No, no, I'm learning one of my people who work on my project. I'm making sure that they are okay.
Fair enough. Look, we would have been fine without the tank. Okay? I think so anyways. Vita's mission was different. Was that the same mission that was the Anvac mission, or was that a different one? Anvacs are kind of. Have you ever played Nier Automata? Uh, Mr.CryptsNDice, have you
Hmm.
ever played Nier Automata?
No, I have not.
Well, then you wouldn't understand. The Anvacs are basically Yorha androids, but um, homebrewed for our setting, essentially.
Oh.
They had the same like letter number gimmick. I actually played one once in a space campaign we did. It was really fun. His designation was Q11, but he went by Quill, and he was basically Zap Brannigan if he was actually good at flying a ship. If you've ever seen Futurama, at least.
I have seen Futurama.
Yeah, Zap Brannigan is that space pilot with the really short velour. Whoa! It's your 5 months. Thank you for resubscribing, MTV. Hell yeah! 5 months indeed. Thank you, Mr. TTS. Sorry, there's a lot going on, and I only woke up recently, so I'm like, We should probably get to the session eventually. I have been having fun chatting,
Yeah,
but
I know. I'm just like sitting here, just like I just been. I'm so happy that we met by like the tea room Discord and
hell
everything.
yeah. That's also how I met Tyria,
Yeah.
which is the one. Yeah, it's been a very good group for networking.
Oh, 100%. It's a great server. You meet new people. I was like so nervous because like I was like shocked that I was actually invited because like I wasn't like still working on it, and I'm glad that I met you off of it, Tyria.
Yeah.
And
I think you and Tyria are my favorite two people I've met off of there. There have been other people that I have, talked with, and it's been cool. I think you two are the only ones I've collabed with so far. Maybe that's why you're my favorites.
I'm glad that I'm favored by someone. Well, also like I like evolving with like seriousness, evolving with what we've been doing. Like I love expanding my story. I thought this was like a great thing to do in the new year. Even I did it some in the last year, and I was like sitting here like I'm gonna keep doing these up to February. I do want to.
Yeah.
I want to keep like doing. I want to keep like trying out new things for evolving with this year. Like I know 100% like when I get back to doing sessions, I have to look back like okay, I know I got the Midnight Crew, I got the Faithless Hustle group, which the Faithless Hustle group needs some new players. A lot of people dropped out, and
Mm.
I'm trying to think about like that's evolving with the NYEH story arc, and the other one does with the Eye of Horus. I have not done one for the Church group yet, but the fact is that I think the only reason why the Church group's not so alluring is because they're restricted by certain races, unless you're like an
Uh,
well, it's more like if you were a human that was transformed into something else, you get like a bypass, and then they're just gonna use you to when you die. Which, like, I
yeah.
really want to do like a proper like story. I do want to do like 2 campaigns a week that are actually part of the story and the one shots at the same time, because the one shots aren't that hard to plan. Even though you guys like seem to be like having like, you guys make all the most epic stuff, and I'm not like too stressed about it.
What can I say? We're a creative bunch.
Yeah, I did not expect one of you guys to hit the guy in the face.
Yeah.
That that was that was not enough. I thought like I gave enough warning. I thought I did enough warnings to. I gave
No,
enough
it seems
warnings
that guy's
involving
just a
that in.
hothead.
Yeah.
We we gave warnings too. Me and Typhon, who had, been in a session with that guy before, like, oh, we hope the barbed wire guy doesn't show up. He's fucking creepy. And we were told to stay away from him. Like, yeah, hotheads are far more likely to punch people. You're so right. By the way, it is just me, right? Okay. No, I'm never mind. I remember. I remember now. I remember my plans. Let's do session stuff.
Okay, are you ready?
I believe I am.
Last time where we left off, you guys have saved from a brink of running into death. Later on that day,
Yeah.
you guys all slept in a very well lit room as you guys begin your journey back to the most shadiest apartment that you guys have claimed as your guys' base for the time being. As you guys are like, it's now dawn, the sun has arisen, and you were contacted later in the night that Dr. Q wants to speak to you
Lovely.
immediately, and notes on the communication dive is under the table is asked for this meeting
Mhm.
if you choose to
I'm
accept it.
Yeah, it's like that's kind of my whole shtick. Everything's under the table. So I sneak out at dawn before anyone else wakes up.
As you sneak out at dawn,
I leave behind an illusion though.
there is
You know how it
there is
is.
someone waiting outside that is a
Oh
little.
shit.
He is. You see an orca man, very pristine in a blue jean aesthetic, very muscular, just out there, kind of like
Huh.
looking up at the apartment complex and just sitting there, like looks at his phone, looks at there, and he's just waiting.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess that orca's from Dr. Q.
Nah,
Just a hunch.
just he's just sitting there, looks at his phone, just texting, minding his own.
Vita does kind of observe him for a while just to make sure he's not like,
He starts flexing
why
his.
is DM so low in volume? Hang on, hang on.
Oh, give me a second. Let me get DM.
How's that?
Me hoping that I'm not low on my end.
No, it's probably my own audio.
Just texting. Finding his own. Okay. You're a little low on my end, so I'll bring you up a little bit.
I see.
But anyway, else.
Yeah, Vaita kind of observes for a little bit just to make sure. She's not the type to walk into something blindly.
Well, that makes sense. I have you low on Discord. There you go. Now you can speak.
Hi.
Okay, little. I should have not put it up to 100. Ah, it's good to put you back in a good 80. There you go.
All right, she observes Orca Man just to make sure he's not like, I don't know,
Some
not the type
passerby.
to walk into something blindly. What do you mean? I might be, but Vita's not. The only time she walked into something blindly is when I did, because I'm an idiot.
Well, at the moment, some girls come over that are over here, come over there, and like he starts like flexing in front of them as like all these.
Does he just look like a random muscly man to
Oh
everyone else
yeah,
under the veil?
a well muscular man in blue jeans that looks buff as ever, and like people like over there like looking at him. He's like smiling, taking in the attention, but knowing like he pulls out his phone and like is some girls want to at like he like does like some flexes. He's picking up one go with his arm, like showing off his strength and placing them down very gently, and he looks back at the.
Rio, what do you mean when I walked into a game of chance with the Goddess of Luck? She came to me in my dreams, damn it! How does that me walking into that? Sorry, I had to address the allegations. Continue. He's picking up the people. I did not mean to interrupt you. I'm very sorry.
No, you didn't interrupt me. I'm just sitting here, I'm just happy that you're enjoying it. That's what's more important to me.
Fair. I still don't want to be rude though. Continue with the Orca guy.
And the Orca guy is just then looks back at the apartment complex, looks back at his phone. He's just enjoying it.
I have the opportunity to do something really funny, maybe. So like, she walks up to the guy as if like, she walks up to the Orca as if like this is her boyfriend, and she's like, "Hey, babe, how are you doing?" Like kisses his like shoulder muscle just to like fuck with the people watching.
They look. He looks down. He's like, "Oh, you're far too prettier for me." He actually blushes. You see like his smiles. He like has like the Orca face, like smile face. You see all his rows of teeth. Uh,
Do the people nearby react to this?
yeah, they look they look angry and they just like sulk away.
Good. That's exactly what I wanted.
I didn't know I had a girlfriend. This is really awesome. Oh, he's like,
Vita's like, well, why else would a pretty lady be coming out of an apartment to walk away with a strong man?
he blushes. He's like, well, I'm average of muscles. Um, I'm waiting for a friend of mine. I don't know if they're my friend, but I was.
I believe I might be the friend if you are friends with a
Uh,
doctor.
oh. Um, I was afraid that you might be someone else trying to solicit me. He's just
What?
like,
Can't handle this?
what? What do you do to make? What do you do to like? He's very.
Does that like? I'm torn between two things. Like, does she cling onto his arm, or does she like gesture at herself like, can't handle this?
That's up to you. He will respond, and the response change.
You know what? I'll do that just because I wanna fuck with him and like destabilize him, because Vita likes being in control of the situation, and one way to do that is to put someone else on the back foot. So she kind of like presses herself up against it, like, what, can't handle this?
Steam comes out of his hole. My lady. I mean, yeah, yes, no, yeah, I would not be able to handle you. You're too professional for me, and I do not know.
Vita kind of looks down at like her sweats outfit and is like, what about this looks professional? I know you don't see the illusion of good clothes that I put up for everyone else.
Well, I don't, I don't, I'm not used. I don't usually wear clothes. Um, I was told to wear
Uh,
pants, which is
I guess that
acceptable.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, wearing pants is a good idea in, human.
Well, I wanted to wear underwear because like I thought that was like acceptable, but then you get arrested a few times.
But Vita just kind of blinks blankly. She's like, oh, alright, it's probably time to get going, ain't it?
Oh yes. Uh, uh, he like he kind of like he kind of turns around and he sees like some kids. Oh, they're trying to steal my car wheels. Stop that. Oh.
It's stand.
I have no legs. I lost them by the shrimp boat. Joking. Anyway, he leads you to. You see a very nice, um, Lamborghini that is
Now this is an
custom made.
Uber.
Yeah, this is like very well made. It has like the black and white Lamborghini custom fit to look like a very well armored vehicle. But it
To
is
look like it?
it has reinforced everything. It is very high end. And he kind of like opens the car up. All these kids like scatter away from it. He's like, please, Lady Mirage, please enter the vehicle. Do you require fresh mints or breakfast?
Yeah, I could eat something. That guy doesn't really have a lot of options. Good coffee though.
Oh, give me a second. He kind of like goes to the back. He goes to the back of his car, and like he comes out with like a full like setup of falafel. Like he has like a full breakfast cart. You don't know where it came from. He has a no. I will cook you whatever you wish.
Oh, so it's being cooked in front of me?
Yeah.
Okay. That she usually will check any food before she eats it, but watching it being made is kind of.
I like cooking in front of people. It makes me feel superior.
I see. Uh, Vita's not usually offered what she like. What do you want? It's like, what am I in the mood for? She's used to scrounging, essentially. She's not used to being offered.
Do you like fish?
I do like fish. I like fish a lot. And she kind of winks.
He blushes. He pulls out from his breakfast cart a nice, expensive sashimi, like high grade tuna.
Vita's eyes go wide, and she's like, "Oh,
He
hell
starts
yeah."
like he starts like preparing in front of you and pulls out and he gets like it makes a breakfast rolls. He makes like the egg roll. He makes a lot of different rolls. And 100% like you guys are supposed to like he makes all these delicious I have made you 64 different flavors of high-end sushi and sashimi. You have here's my custom made dipping sauce that I call it the ocean breeze. I hope you like it.
I mean, Vita will still do her usual, like, initial taste test of making sure, like, she can't detect any weird tastes or poisons or anything that maybe she didn't see in the preparation process. She's like that with everyone, don't worry. But I'll probably have to roll a perception.
You can roll perception. Nat 20. This guy has no, like, there is no poison. There is no, like, deceit or deception in his craft. There is high amounts, evolving with, like, it being very freshly made and probably caught by this morning. You definitely see, like, there's a level of care to it in his general creation of most of this sashimi and things. And
Vita's a very happy cat right now. She's like, you wouldn't happen to have any catnip, would you? That would really seal the deal today.
I do.
You do? Well, I guess catnip is a fairly like common tea.
Oh well, I have high-end catnip that was made from the great seas of Mongolia.
Why exactly do you have high-grade catnip? You looking to, just like you looking to get me in some sort of mind space here?
I am required by any person that I ferry in my beautiful repertoire must have a high-end requirement of anomalous people's requirements. When I am tasked to transport people, I make sure that I have nothing but the best quality of service.
Can I roll to check his motive?
Yeah.
Again, even though I know that like he seems really genuine. Vaita's just always on guard.
Yeah, you can definitely like check
What would that be? Insight?
investigation or insight.
Investigation? Insight? Okay, insight's a little better.
With a 13, you know that like besides like evolving with like there is no like
Wait, don't
this.
I have proficiency with wisdom? It's
Yes.
one of the check marks. Or insight, I mean, excuse me.
Yeah, you do.
Insight is okay, so that's an 18, not a 13.
Oh, sorry, 18. With an 18, you do notice like he is a very well professional nature individual. As you look at like this is an armor vehicle thing. He is a driver of anything else. You definitely
Yeah,
like
that's the other thing. Vaita's about to get into like
if you are protected in the vehicle, but you can't also escape out of the vehicle unless you sit in. But in the front seat, he does offer the front seat, so you have access to him. But it's up to your end.
mm.
He does open the door and to the inside part of the car unless you wish to sit next to him.
A part of me wants to do it just to be funny and flirt with him on the way.
You can sit next to him. Oh, you wish to? He kind of like, I'll go open the shotgun. Then he opens up the shotgun, but you notice that there's no deception or like him trying to trick you. He is generally proud of his duty of transporting high end profile people.
I don't know if the back has like a good table. Like she's probably still eating on the way there. So like if the back has like a space where eating is easier, she'll get in the back.
Oh, if you wish, he places his hand onto the vehicle and it starts morphing and stuff so that the back part of the car, like you see so you get access to the driver's side and the table moves forward and you kind of like, you still face forward,
What
like the
the
whole car,
fuck is this car,
this
man?
car configurates so that the table comes inside to the area where the shotgun area is and him like sitting like, is this acceptable?
Yeah, she just kind of says blankly because she's never seen a car like this. And she's like,
I make sure all people are well transported in my nice Lamborghini. This is not a Lamborghini. I have modified it. I'm a car nut.
I can tell.
I modified it. I took it from the NYEH. Fun story. Like, you guys are driving now. It's a fun story involving most things. The NYEH, this was one of the Mobster King's boss in DC. God, he was a funny man.
Vida's just like she's listening. She has rolled up a joint made of catnip, and she's just like listening.
This catnip is like fire. Like you get.
She makes sure not to have too much, so she's not too destabilized.
Yeah, but just like hitting
she
one
also
of them.
pockets some of it. She pockets as much of it as she can.
You take the first hit and it's so relaxing and everything
yeah.
as you're beginning the drive. You will also have you have advantage on any fear checks. You're very mellow out. But anything else involving that end, I'm always happy to transport high end values for the queen.
I see. Is that why she's Dr. Q?
Ah,
Dr. Queen?
well, whatever her real name was. Like he says, like she goes by Dr. Q, but she is also the Queen of the Abyss. She is also very kind to oddities.
Well, that's good for me then. She kind of like swishes her two tails a bit. She's like, I'm kind of odd myself.
I think you're quite very beautiful and not odd at all.
Why, thank you. She like flutters her eyelashes.
I'm driving right now. Your safety is my top priority. I know 100% that last time when I transported a succubus, that was not a great experience.
Yeah, probably not. I could see that.
Yeah. They're not bad. Like, I can't complain. She's also know the sovereignty of the held depth. But, he drives off a pier into the water. As you like kind of like have this casual conversation, he just immediately just like as like he drives into a beach area and starts driving into the water.
Vida's like pressing her hands up against the glass. She kind of looks back. She's like, I guess that makes sense for an orca, but you know, cat no like water.
Oh, you do not need to worry. Your personal safety is put on my top priority. Anyway, as you guys start driving in the ocean.
Is it just like a submarine now, or is he
No,
literally
it's
driving on the ground
I'm
of the ocean
driving
floor?
my car. He's just still driving. It looks like a car, just that it's just so heavily weighted it's able to keep driving. Oh, and you see this.
Is that a Sears? What? Why is there a Sears at the bottom of the ocean?
Yes, that's a Sears. It's the old abandoned Sears building from Los Angeles.
Why is it underwater?
Why not?
How did it get here?
There's many questions you have. Anyway.
She's like, I'm just used to my department stores being above the ocean level.
Oh, you wish to understand why this is down here?
Kinda, yeah.
So, Sears. Let me think here. So, there's a lot of strange things under the ocean that the humans don't see. Sears, who's owned by a very philanthropist man, Mr. Seal, wanted to give us Sears in the ocean. So he built a Sears in the ocean. Though this building's now abandoned in the ocean, but it was a very high commodity for all Top Gear clothing storylines. I bought those pets in this Sears.
I see.
Mr. Seal's awesome. He's a great philanthropist now.
I'm not very well acquainted with ocean folk. Again, I do tend to try to stay away from the water. I don't like the way it feels in my fur.
Oh, I did not think that. But Dr. Q says meet you in the Sears. That's been abandoned.
Well, as long as, you know, I can breathe.
Oh, you will be able to breathe in the Sears in the ocean.
Well, I guess such a powerful doctor has her ways of making sure her guests can survive during their talks.
Yes. Anyway, he pulls into the Sears parking garage, into an area in the car, like the area where the water starts like losing water as it slowly runs out. And then he gets out of the car. It's completely dry, and he opens the door on the like he shuffles on the other side and opens the door for you, and he's like, "Oh, here you go." He gotta like gestures his shoulder.
She does her usual get up and like stretch her arms over her head, you know, look around, get a feel for the place, look all casual. It's like, huh, they didn't even change the inventory to be more toward sea folk, did they?
They did. There's a lot of great waterway tunnels, and there's a lot of mermen who like walking around. Kind of like as he like kind of like opens up into the area he opens up into, and you see like kind of like there's definitely like some magical effects inside the series. Like there's like though this area is like currently this whole place is currently like under disrepair due to Mr. Seal no longer running this lovely series under the ocean. It is now just like heavy graffiti and everything else as he's like he keeps walking around. He's like, it was really cool because he modified this whole area so that land people could eventually, he was hoping that land people come to like the underwaters Sears experience, and now it's just this.
He's like, yeah, it's just like, I guess even something as unique as an underwater Sears is still subject to the decline of department stores in the name of online shopping.
Don't bring that up to Mr. Seal. He's very heartbroken about the online market these days.
Me too.
Now,
It's so much harder to steal from stores now.
I know. Now there's the CNET. He doesn't like it. You can order anything you want from the CNET.
What is that? Fish Amazon?
Yeah, we don't want to get copyrighted by the scary smiley people.
Fair enough.
Well, there's also Plus More. He's on the online format too, but you got to be careful of that guy. Anyway,
She's kind of looking around to see if anything looks cool enough to grab as a souvenir.
Oh, you want to go grab some cool stuff?
She's just kind of looking because, like, the place looks abandoned. Maybe there's still some merchandise, but if the walls are spray painted, it feels like
Oh,
it feels like it probably got looted.
It has been refurbished by Dr. Q. She uses it as her own underwater laboratory.
If anything, like, she's trying to do it. She's trying to look like without you noticing she's looking, because she doesn't want to steal inventory. She wants to steal something that Dr. Q might notice is gone, but not that she stole it, because she yeah. How do I explain her motives? A, it's a test of Dr. Q's observation skills, and B, she likes undermining authority like that. So, like, Vaita would want to steal, like, a plant or, like, a knickknack.
I see.
She's weird. She's pretty gremlin coded in that way. She likes to loot things. She likes to have interesting things.
So do you want to investigate around? He's currently like telling you about the history of Sears, and he's currently being passionate about that right now.
You know what? Yeah. I doubt there's gonna be anything out here in the main store, but there might be, and it'll be easier to take without her noticing if
Mm-hmm.
it's out there, so...
Roll
What is that?
me investigation.
Alright. I don't have proficiency, but oh god.
That is a 7.
Yeah.
So it's a little.
That's fine. Like I said, she only rolls low when it's funny.
Yeah, there's not much like as you notice around here that's like of value.
Mm-hmm.
But you kind of like sit around here as you kind of like walk around here. He says like it's a very nice place though. I know I get most of my best clientele here.
Hmm. Vita's just kind of listening, and she's doing her usual thing. She's like mapping escape routes in her head.
It's very hard when you're deep underwater.
Yes, it is, but she still likes to be aware of the layout of the land, so to speak.
Yeah.
Oh, how deep underwater are we right now, anyways?
Currently you guys are about like 40 feet underwater.
She's asking Orca Man that.
Oh. He sits there. Oh, we're currently where we're at right now and how everything is. We're not that too terribly deep.
I see.
Like
Curious.
we're currently about 30 feet underwater from where we at.
That's not too bad. If the whole place were to randomly collapse, I guess I don't have to worry about being crushed to death.
Oh, if anything happens to your safety and requirements, I will make sure that you are sent to a well protected area. I do have some forms of great oils that will keep you not ruining your fur and still feel like you're still on land.
Hmm.
But I love I produce nothing but the best high quality requirements for making sure that you enjoy your stay.
I see.
I like it because it also, if you I also find it funny because like when you give like a land person randomly and push them in the water and then you just have perfectly dry hair. It's really funny to watch them. Like I'm also like I know it's not the best thing, but it's also pretty funny.
I could see that. That does sound pretty funny.
Oh, 100%. Though I feel bad because like most people talk about like oh my hair and all that.
Yeah, you know, my hair is fine. It's just so close to fur, and it feels so bad to have water in my fur, man. Especially the long fur on my tail. She kind of like brings them to the front and kind of like runs her fingers through the fur. It's like, if water gets in here, it takes like hours for it to dry. I hate it.
Yes. Anyway, alright, here's my lady's office. He kind of like places. He kind of walks up to the one of the areas. I will go wait outside. I would also. He kind of also likes it. And if you don't implore afterwards, I would like to um kind of like I would also like to go on a date, a proper one. You can say
Hmm.
no. I understand that. Unless you're trying to manipulate me, which that could be a possibility. But I also do enjoy our a casual conversation.
I am a little busy. I could check my schedule.
Oh, okay. Looks down, dejected.
She's trying to like leave the door open in case she wants to take that offer up to like get information out of him or something, you know, like her motives are not good, but she's not gonna tell him that.
No, not at all. But anyway, you open up and you see a fairly large individual.
Yeah.
A very nice gothic kind of clothing with with cross aesthetic, large razor sharp claws, a very long purple like tongue, four eyes that move around, a jelly like hair flowing, and though it looks like there's no water, it looks like her hair flows in unnatural directions as she sits down. And she's currently sitting in a chair that says Dr. Q, the Queen of the Deep, and you see like her desk and everything else, and she's sitting there with her four fingers together, those large razor sharp claws. She says, "Ah, Mirage, you have taken my call. I was afraid that other people might." She licks her lips, would take my meal away.
Vita's suddenly very glad that she has her alter ego escape route. Um
Yes, but by all means, she gestures down onto the. I would like you to sit down and discuss, and dare I say, enlighten me.
why of course. Like Vita's very uncomfortable right now, but she's not showing it. She's not showing it like in her demeanor. She's very good at not doing that. Um
But by all means, my dear, I want to know. You reported saying that you ran into death.
it appears that is in fact who the weird barbed wire guy is. Yes.
The weird barbed wire guy. She kind of like ploys her long and like getting across her chin, placing it up to her front, tapping her black serrated teeth. Well, that is a pickle. Now, you were dealing with the little church girl. That's what your mission dictate said.
Yes. We were following up. I do believe that her demeanor towards us, she does air quotes weirdos, may have gotten her ejected from the church.
No, 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 no. That's not the reason why she got a detection from the church.
Hmm.
But at the very moment, I want your report for myself so I can have it. I have plans to do some quite wonderful things with this information.
Vita kind of like leans her cheek onto her hand. She's like, you know, I'm going over the heads of who my superiors are supposed to be for this meeting, right?
You know, all people that are considered labeled doctors are your superiors. There's only one person above, but you know that that person doesn't make his appearances most of the time. You have no. As she kind of like taps her thing, Mirage has no superiors besides doing what she wishes to do for our lovely group.
It seems you do know a little bit about me.
I keep my notes quite detailed. Though I know the person who brought you into this lovely little group was nothing more than a simple researcher, but you easily charmed your way into this place. But you get good
Well,
data.
well, what can I say? I know how to get into places and I'm curious by nature.
Yes, indeed. And I am quite curious as well from what you have. As she kind of like her body, like as she adjusts her lab coat, tightens up her tie even more tighter to her face, her neck. I want to know more. That's the beauty of our trade. Knowledge is power.
It is indeed.
So, by all
So,
means.
I'm the one with the knowledge.
Yes, and I'm the one with the power. Unless you're dare disrespecting a direct order from a superior.
Not particularly, but if you know anything about me, I am an opportunist. If there is a way to get anything extra out of a deal, I will inquire. Because you did want to do this under the table for a reason, after all.
May I repeat that again?
Hang on. I forget the words as soon as they come out of my mouth. Um, she was basically saying, like, you know, if your notes are on me are good, you will know that I'm an opportunist who will, you know, if there's a way to get anything extra out of a deal, then I will inquire. And besides, you wanted to do this under the table for a reason, after all.
Yes, indeed.
I may not know what that reason is, but I do know that I can possibly, respectfully, as a deal maker, leverage that to get sweeten the pot a little bit.
My, first of all, just to enhance the deal involving this before I ask for information, did you find an artifact of the Sword of Cain, or did you find the actual artifact, or did you find a fake?
Are you saying this is a prerequisite to sweetening the deal?
I would like to know 100% that you have something that you're not going to lie to me, because that would be suicide at your point right now. But if you have seen a real one, that's good to know. If you've seen an artificial one, that's also really good, because we have reasons to believe certain key information. This relates to what I plan to do with my expedition, and I need to
I see.
know that if these are true elements or not.
Well, while I cannot say my speculations are 100% accurate, um, given that it transformed into a different weapon the moment that another person held it, I have reason to believe it is a fake.
But does it still obtain the magic of the divinity? Is it
I
considered a
think so.
divine weapon?
I think that might have been the presence that I felt.
Then that is a true case. Then we can continue with our deals and businesses. I am a queen, and I am well versed in finances. What do you want?
Hmm.
The cards are on your table, my dear. I am Dr. Q.
It would be nice to have a place where I know that I am safe and that I can retreat to.
That can be arranged accordingly. Well,
It
like
would
what?
need particular specifications for me to feel safe, including you guys not having knowledge of how to get around my safety measures, of course.
Knowledge is
I
key. You just want a private space for your own thoughts, like how you're not able to have information on us.
correct.
Hmm. I can hide some of your presences with the absence of the beauty of the abyss and its unknowns. That requires a signed contract of agreement.
I would need time to review this agreement, but that is not why we are here today.
Well, I will explain you how my agreement goes. I will offer you my beautiful, as you know that, as you see, this beautiful Sears has its own unknown secrets and authenticity hidden from the view of most people. I have the ability of controlling the realms of the abyss, and I can give you a little pocket abyss for your own extremities.
She's like, would it have to be underwater?
No. The abyss
Okay,
is
cool.
nothing more than the darkness space of my domain. Though, yes, it
If it
would.
is your domain, how do I know that You do not have ultimate dominion over my space.
Again, that's part of the contract, dear.
I see.
I may not be a demon. I'm not going to give you double advocacy. You work for our organization. You investigate for my organization. As long as you don't go against the organization, or try to do anything that is considered a concerning nature. I do not preferably care. I like collecting pretty things, my dear. Though you are quite beautiful yourself, you are not what I want. I seek knowledge of the unknown, the deep darks of the sea, especially the fact that you have survived up to this point without some church member or some esoteric situation.
Like, well, you should have enough information in those notes of yours to know how I do it.
Yes, I do.
She's like testing. She's trying to draw. She's intentionally wording herself to try to draw out what knowledge she has on Vaita.
Now, this is all she has of the Eye of Horus, where they picked you up with how your indoctrination, your training, and all that
Mm-hmm.
stuff, and who you're currently like friends with or considered allied with. Generic information. They know you're
Fair.
currently. They currently know that you're doing stuff for the Faithless Church, so you can go fuck with those people. Sadly, there's one spot that she kind of points, and you don't have a labeled doctor. You haven't chose the labeled doctor yet. And so for my dear, and she kind of like gets out of her chair, her over-towering, imposing body says, and by all means, I would rather snatch someone who's useful. And she kind of like her long nail, and like she taps your chest where your heart is, and I don't want you to die to some scary death cult.
Yeah, that guy's a little concerning. I would have never drawn his ire myself. However, one of the one of the accomplices that was chosen by, as you called her, that little church girl, is a bit of a hothead. The mad lad walked up to Death and punched him in the face.
Yeah.
She's starting to like talk about, the debriefing of the mission because she feels, I don't know.
Don't feel nervous, my dear. If I wanted to kill you, I would have just punctured your heart right now.
I am aware. Vita kind of like pushes. She like takes her hand and like pushes the finger away.
She removes her finger from you. But I don't want to lose someone that is showing expert things. God forbid if you end up. Well, I know you won't join Doctor G. He's such a nerd. But if you want to join my group, you know 100% I am of the sea. Now, of course, you don't know all the doctors that exist, but you can make the assumptions that there's always a better deal out there.
Yes,
I offer you safety and
but
security.
it's like, but as long as I have no reason to, you know, there is a certain price to a good rapport after all.
What is the price?
No, she's just saying um like even if someone had a better deal, like they would already have good rapport with each other.
Mm-hmm.
So like unless they offered like way better material, she's basically insinuating that, you know, as long as there's no reason to mistrust you, the trust itself is part of the deal.
Okay, what do you want to know from me and what you're offering to me? You found an
Mm,
artifact. I
I did.
assume it's a fake, but it's still powerful. And what about the person that wielded the weapon? Are they modified in any way?
I am unsure. Um, I am unsure whether they would be modified,
I said,
but
were
they
they
certainly.
considered? Let me remember what they used to look like, where they were
Yes, they.
holding.
Yeah, I was like, if she asks that out loud, Vita will be like, "Yes, she looks like this," and just conjures up an illusion
So
of
so
her.
this person was human. Wow, it's an exciting turn of events. Has anyone else also noticed someone summoned the moon? Was that your dealings?
No, that is what the weapon turned into in the hands of another accomplice of that particular mission. When she grabbed a hold of the weapon, it turned into like this Sailor Moon staff.
God, that's so cheesy.
I know. Especially because by her words, she's a cosmic elf from the stars. Of course her weapon would draw the moon.
Mm. I would like more data on this weapon and it on my own hands. But I didn't want to be infested with the possibility of murder. I like killing things with my lovely fingers.
Don't worry, I have my ways of God, I wanted this to sound cool and then I lost the wording in the middle of it. I have my ways of relieving people of their possessions without resulting to murder.
Good.
The problem is, I do have a bit of a rapport with them, so I will have to figure out how to do this without breaking trust.
Hmm. You want to know how to gain my trust?
I don't see a reason not to know that.
No, so far you haven't done anything. You have spoken honestly and truly. So, more coming to what do you want?
I want what anyone wants, security that my life will not be threatened.
I know 100% that can be arranged. Do you need a bodyguard?
And maybe until this death situation's taken care of, but generally I can fend for myself.
Yes,
I
but a
have.
meathead is a meathead that you can usually sacrifice as a pawn.
That is true.
Looks
How
at
do I know they will not be double agenting on me?
points to the guy who's outside, who's not listening to this conversation, who's currently looking at a fountain. You think that man has any honest intentions that it can't be used as a sacrificial pawn?
Fair point, I suppose. Are you offering me that particular meathead?
Well, I could also modify your body to give you more strength and power if need be, but I feel like you don't want that.
That feels like out of character. That feels cheap. Like her whole gimmick is she can't do anything herself. She has to like trick her way out of things.
Well, it's more like she can give you like she is a very she's
Wait,
like
what if she's the one that offers me that thing?
what thing?
The thing out of character we were talking about.
Oh,
The
I th-
double.
I thought that's for the dream.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, that was offered by the dream.
Vita Oris Form 2.0, shut up.
Well,
I already have something similar from the Dream Person. Vita's just collecting powerful figures again. It's fine. This is her modus operandum.
you haven't brought up the dream realm to her. That is very
I have
enticing.
not, and I do not plan on it unless Vita thinks that she knows about that.
That the star elf will be concerning nature. I can, of course, like I can always give you like I can. There are things that I'm capable of doing with different forms of magics of the abyss, but I do not feel like that goes well with your illusion craft.
Not particularly.
More combat readiness is combat readiness. I'm glad that you showed up in person than a double. Then I would have been a
Of
little bit
course, why would I
aggravated.
disrespect such a powerful figure like that?
Yes, the queen loves it as she kind of like moves her teeth across her teeth, her fingers across her teeth. I never let a
So,
good meal get away.
so the idea is that Vaita's double that we talked about, even the Eye of Horus doesn't know about it. Like, nobody knows about this and her dream realm shit. So, like, as far as they're concerned, she's just an illusionist that can't overpower anyone.
So far, you have not informed anyone about this besides Dr. G.
I did not even. I only told him about the portal where the
Yeah,
plotter
you
took
said
us.
you walked into the portal and you walked into the dream.
Did I?
I can always check back.
Either
way, so far.
I know I mentioned that the portal was there. I think I tried to have her not mention that she went into it.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But
still, it sounds like we have our deal basically set in stone.
Yes.
So what is it exactly you want to know about what happened last night?
I want to know. So far, I would like more data evolving with the artificial blade of the first blade of murder. I want to know. I want you to collect samples from the person that has touched the blade. Knowing that deaths here in Los Angeles is my confirmation, and it's not some fake thing. Don't know why I want to know why everyone wants her dead. Or it could just because she looked up information about stuff. So it does pique my. I don't really care about the church too much, but involving the key stuff, you are well informed, and I want to be the first person to know anytime when you notice something that is interesting or concerning. I want to be informed immediately, like reports on the dot. If you run, because I do not deal with the land as much as that would piss off my superiors, but it seems like a lot of interesting things are happening in Los Angeles right now, and I want to know like a snap of my finger when something goes up.
Well, in order for that, we would need some sort of instantaneous channel of communication. But I would also want security that it doesn't mean you can pry my thoughts at any given moment.
I'm not. Listen here, you're not like the people that I'm trying to interrogate. God forbid if I put my hand on. If I did that to anyone that is slightly crosses me, I wouldn't be the queen. I would be a sadist. So I have a level of business. Listen here, my dear. I like being pampered. I like being a queen. I like people to serve me. I give them riches. I give them reward. I'm not going to put them in the gallows unless that person ends up stealing my shoes.
Shoes?
One of my researchers tried to take my nice new designed high quality shoes out for a date, and they creased them. And you know how hard it is to find clothing for this lovely body. I'm a diva, my dear.
Well, your fashion sense doesn't quite align with mine, so you won't have to worry about that.
But I also know 100% you had a very eyings of finding something as a keepsake. As the famous saying goes, curiosity did kill the cat.
Yes, but satisfaction does usually bring it back. That is the other half of that saying.
Yes, indeed. But involving the most, the key ends involved in it. Don't steal my shit.
That is like, aw, not even a little knickknack.
Okay, you know what? And just don't. I can't get a little too mad at that. And you are a living creature as well as I.
I am not only a living creature. I am a cat. Of course, I like to find things to bring back.
So, do you want to be one of my members, or do you just want to stay without someone claimed? Like I won't impose it.
My own agent, but as long as as long as I'm not trapped into any sort of deal.
I am not a demon.
I see that you get very You get very emotional.
I do not like the new sense of. Again, I make sure that my citizens and people are well served and well taken care of, like a true queen should. I'm not like some king who needs to be a tyrant.
You must understand that my words are not directed at your character, but rather my checklist of making sure that my needs are taken care of.
No, 100%. I understand the sentiments. I just know I get as I look at her character quote, she does not like it when someone thinks that she's not like royalty or like questionable. Of like she hates demons or like hates demons, evolving the concept that demons shouldn't just like always take. There has to be something given, but it seems like you just give drugs to someone. Well, she's offering not drugs. She's more offering like you're one of my citizens. You are part of my city. You must prosper and succeed. Nobility kind of
Yeah.
situation. But if you think like the nobility is a concerning nature, she would like go ape shit.
Yeah, she's like she generally doesn't like authority, but as long as the authority doesn't like
Act stupid.
yeah, as long as it's not like tyrant authority, like she can respect higher positions of power so long as they don't try to use that against her.
Oh, 100%. Anyway, she sits there. So, if you don't want to be a part of me, why not? I need you to bring. I have a mission detail involving with us going into the labyrinth of the Minotaurs, and I need someone that's decently competent and some members. Though 100%, I can always grab like the humans that we use as test subjects to like do things, but I like effectiveness. I like I like people who are effective. I don't need to waste my time with other situations.
Why don't we use that as a test mission of sorts? We could.
Exciting. I would definitely give you more detail involving that tech mission, evolving that in. If you end up doing really well, obtain the thing that I'm looking for, bring it to me. I would be fine to make a deal contract towards you to make more, give you more abilities that makes you more effective.
Yes. I'm the type of person that if given power, I wouldn't really know what to do with it.
Well, it's not giving power. It's more like useful skills of
That that
augmentation.
that is what I am getting at, yes.
Yes. But I also do like seeing people struggle and try to keep building up things over time. But do you wish to have a bodyguard? Do you need a bodyguard? I know death can
As I
only attack you at night, and you just have to survive the next 6 days without it. At least when you enter the labyrinth, he won't be able to come after you.
that is fair.
It seems like he's only relegated to Los Angeles right now. And the other doctor, currently, they're sending over three labeled doctors over here. So now, knowing that all four of us are going to be in one state is going to be annoying. I used to be just here for Los Angeles.
You guys are spread out all over the place then, huh?
Yes. I don't like it when we all, like when more of us come up in one place. I know ever since the crazy thing that happened in Louisville, Kentucky happened was always such a mundane, asinine situation. So what? A few people got awakened by accident. Why should I care? I'd rather worry about South America.
That is a fair point. I'm out of character. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with my brain. It like exited stage left for a second.
It's okay.
So the session, just out of character to like let me recollect my brain, and if there's any new people that clicked on, kind of a summary of what's happened, I guess. Uh, I've gone underwater to meet this mysterious doctor, and it sounds like we've struck enough of a deal for Vaita to start talking about what happened last night. The report she wants.
Yes, so you give her no like things that are seem out of the way. She looks at the report. She doesn't look shocked, but she likes knowing that there's a confirmation that the one of the horsemen of the apocalypse, Death, has made an appearance. And
Yeah.
and then she will give you currently right now the cleric of plagues was dealt with in Louisville,
Hmm.
Kentucky.
Is that one of the other horsemen?
Yes, of plagues and pestilence and diseases. So the only question is trying to figure out where the Death's cleric is. Though you saw one of its clerics, that's not the main cleric. So we need to figure out where that is. Because unlike
By cleric, do you mean the guy that showed up?
you mean
Like the barbed wire guy himself. Is he
no,
Death or the cleric?
that is him. That is his body. That is no like heebie-jeebies. That is the actual horseman of death. Though,
Well, how do I identify the cleric?
well, like most things, we saw one of them. You saw one of them, which was the red broad that was beside him. That was kind of overshadowed because someone decided to hit him.
Yeah.
Sorry. Dr. Q don't know that. Dr. Q don't know that. Dr. Q don't know that.
I already said that out loud, I thought.
I know. But she says, currently we have to find his main cleric. The person that he's using as his host. Either try to make that host join our side or eliminate them.
So what exactly am I looking for here? Is this something I need to go looking for, or do I just need to pay attention?
Pay attention. My assumptions are that he would pick someone that would. I hope not from the RSE, but I heard they had a scuff. The whole let me explain you how the apocalypse group work. The four horsemen of the apocalypse want to reset the world into the primitive factor of everyone being like back to where they belong. Technology, improvement, healthcare, things like the stuff that has been modernized and built over years angers them because no one fears the key concepts that created creation.
So they're just petty assholes that want to make sure that their prophecy is scary.
Yes, they want the prophecy to be scary and they want humanity to go back to being cave people.
Well, that's no fun.
But I will also inform you of someone else, another group that would be a problem of interest to you. The RSE. Have you dealt with them? They're like a cult group.
I don't think I have.
Well then, I will inform
Or
you.
if I did, I was unknowledgeable.
Well, they are more of a terrorist organization that uses anomalies and been modifying people crazy. Like from the day that you gave me, it's not the RSC that seemed to be involved with these experimentations. So, as much as I would say, like, bring me the person here so I can scoop out her brain and like download all the stuff that she's seen, I imagine that there must be some form of trauma from her, and she won't speak of what she's been through, which is very inconvenienced. But those are what people are. Try to get
I
more information
see.
out of her if you can.
I can do my best. You said that they do experiments on people. Like, out of character, I'm trying to remember what was said about, Thar Girl's experimentation lab.
She was experimented on by some one group that gave her the artifact. She was an awakened human, and she said she was taken by the church group.
No. The little girl in the dream realm.
Oh, the little girl. Oh, she's with you guys, the Eye of Horus.
Okay, I was trying to remember.
She's in the Eye of Horus. She's one of the. She's in the Eye of Horus. Yes, the little dream girl, the one of stars.
Mm-hmm. So Vaita will very much not be bringing her up because she's trying to keep her dream forays a secret as long as she can.
Yes.
Yes. So what else do you need to know? What else do I need to do between the next time we meet?
Collect information, data, key things that will be of interest and of importance.
I suppose I will know what those are when I see them.
Yes. If you notice anything evolving with like the RSE, anything evolving with that might be concerning of this experimental with the Sword of Cain, though I'm not supposed to interact with the artifacts of and focus on my deep sea exploration. I'm generally curious about what the what's going on with the church group and these artificial weapons.
So, what is the RSE? So
The
that I know.
crazy cult people who want to like control the world, you making diseases and spreading anomalous, problematic concerns. They joined up with a cult group of flesh who turned the whole area of Louisville, Kentucky into some hellscape.
How'd they cover that up?
Gas leak.
Fair enough.
They also made an artificial red moon, which is a concern.
That just sounds badass.
It is. But making more humans into awakened people is a concern in nature, as they that is a concern. I know the apocalypse group. So there's one group that wants to start the apocalypse, reset humanity back to being afraid. The RSC are just basically terrorists.
There's a lot of groups.
Again, this world grows every day.
Okay, out of character, where are we going with this? I feel like we've lost the plot a little bit.
Hmm?
What's happening next?
Oh,
It feels like we've talked about everything.
oh, we have. I just enjoy role playing, and you and all that stuff. So I'm just having fun with the role play.
Me too. I'm just having trouble figuring out where to steer it.
That is up to your choice. You can ask anything you want about what you've been experienced with in the world or anything that you want to know. Or you can ask stuff about Dr. Q.
I
Her
was gonna say, so why are you guys so secretive?
who?
The doctors.
Why are we secretive?
Yeah.
Some of it is just because we want to withhold knowledge for ourselves. The reason for the high amounts of secrecy is that we are technically the enemy of the church. Um, she kind of said so. We're not all secretive. We do like collecting knowledge and sharing amongst ourselves. Some people want to figure out how to get to Babylon. Other people want to go into the maze and discover how the maze works. It's just more like when you become a labeled doctor, we remove our original name from history so that nothing can feasibly dare record us. That's what I assume. I do not. It's a little bit of a gray area. We seek
I
knowledge
assume
and
that means you
truth.
won't be telling me your name.
Well, I do not remember it. It has been removed
Really?
from even my own mind. To all former stations, I know I had a name when I was born. I do not know if I was like this originally. Either I she gestures to our body and everything else. But I do know that I am named Dr. Q. This more involves with the person that's above me, but I do not know who that person is either. I have only seen him.
Dr. A, presumably?
No, Dr. A is there is so far there's someone above us that's only summoned when all three of us are together to do a ritual. We know how the ritual works. Then there's me, who are
All
the
three of you. I thought that was a doctor for every letter.
well, there's a doctor for every level, but you need three labeled doctors to summon this person.
Okay.
And
Any
below
three labeled doctors.
any three labels, then below us are then we have the security detail, the research team, and then the investigation team, which are like you. Everything's set up in like pairs of three, which we do not know why it's set up like that. But we also like have different like levels of threat, levels of anomalies. To what we know, we are trying to help anomalous things and understand them, as this world's filled with many interesting oddities and influence.
But you're saying you don't know that for sure.
That is what I believe what it shows. I have a conscious belief that I have a drive and a belief that is not influenced by someone else.
And you just trust your belief?
Yes. As the famous saying goes, if I will it, so shall it be. And I believe what I'm doing is a important betterment for the reality that is seen.
But you've never questioned that?
Why should I?
Why shouldn't you?
Overall, for all I know, is that I could be wrong or right, but at the moment, I have helped many things over the times that I have been a part of this group. I'm able to do my research in the deep abyss and its magic and arcanum. I have found great things in the Great Mariana Trench. I have entered into the void. Though I cannot breach the barrier between the realm of our reality and the dream. But I have known that there are many artifacts of those times.
Vaita squint. She's like, did they not share the report that wherever the otter ferried us had some sort of gate?
So, the ferryman, as we call him, the ferryman is able to. There's reality, the awakened realm, and then past the awakened realm is the dream realm. That is the unknown. And technically, the awakened realm and the labyrinth work intertwined like roots. So if you find a pathway through the roots of the labyrinth, you could, in theory, get into the dreams. But I have never seen a Minotaur that has claimed that they have been into the dream realm.
So, is that why you're sending people into the labyrinth?
I believe going through the waterways would be able to have weaker areas of the barrier to enter the realm of dreams.
So you're looking to physically enter, then?
I wish to know about the area that they claim, though I shouldn't tell you, but we have a great rapport. I want to enter the realm that has been called the Black Library. I do not know what's in this Black Library, but I believe it has key secrets of the abyss that I wish to know about.
So it's essentially the Akashic records, but for realsies.
Yes. Like you.
Careful, the Black Library is protected by a big clown, says one of my chatters.
Good reference. That's Jaggeroth.
Eh.
It's Warhammer 40k.
Not a reference I'm familiar with.
It's Warhammer 40k. It's the best. It's guarded by a clown. It's awesome. Anyway, but the Black Library for my end goal is I know there are beings that are strong than us. I do not know if you have experienced one or not, but I'm not going to show you what I know of. There are people that I believe are powerful than us doctors. Definitely I could fight a bunch of angels unless I fight like a very powerful one. But I believe what the church is doing is preventing our world and magic to intertwine. The world is being polluted by ignorance and people ignoring truths and reality. Though the sea holds many secrets, no one seeks to jump into the sea to obtain it.
Sorry, no one jumps into the sea to obtain what? I was reading chat.
No one jumps into the sea. There's many secrets in the sea that no one has there, but no one takes the plunge to go through
Except
it.
you, I guess?
Oh yeah, I'm aquatic. Of course, I've been going into the sea looking new things. The Mariana Trench is the closest thing to the end times I ever been in. It's so much fun. I fight so many krakens and unseen horrors.
Well, I guess everyone has a different definition of fun.
Well, I also enjoy the occasional Beethoven and symphonies. I'm glad that opera is still a favorite thing in this time and age.
Again, I guess everyone has their own definition of fun.
Yes. Do you question the Eye of Horus' choices?
I question everything.
And then why do you stay? Why don't you do your own path?
This is my own path. You happen to offer me a position that helps me facilitate it.
That is true. I hope you find the path that you seek. I can also tell you that if you find anything involving with Grum the Great, you'll enjoy it.
With who?
Grum the Great Serpent Bender.
Why is that tickling my neurons? I'm forgetting lore.
Grum the Great Serpent Bender is this tale that was told by you by the Keeper of Dreams, the hero
Right.
that freed humanity to make its own choice and grasp their own fate.
Yeah. She's like, I have heard of that. I'm not sure I've encountered anything of that nature, but I have heard of it.
Well, I hope you enjoy whatever you see.
Vita just kind of nods, not really sure where to go next. I'm trying to think of more things I could ask.
No, that's why the beauty of like I gave you what you offered. You're not currently there. She's offering you a mission.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like trying to like cut truth. If you can't think of anything else you want to ask or tell her, like then you can be returned to the surface and go on to your coffee date with the orca. We can roleplay that, and you can try to pry in
Oh
more
my god.
information from him.
I don't know. I don't know. Vita in character doesn't know if he can offer much more information.
He knows about the NYEH gangsters. Some funnies.
Fair.
It's just more like evolving of like Dr. Q has a lot of stuff, but she won't tell you something unless you ask. That's how she is. And that's also how
Yeah.
God does stuff. Which is I himself. Yes.
So if she went back and said like the things that she won't tell me about, and if Vita went back and asked those things, would she say it?
You're asking about what the beast that she entails?
I don't remember honestly. In my brain.
It's okay. I know you're still waking up.
Yeah. Hmm. Like it's only been an hour and a half. I don't want to end yet, maybe, but I can't think of much else.
It's up to your end. Like I just want you to have like again, this is like a shorter like bit. I just want you to have fun and ask questions, enjoy the world around you.
That is fair. So to clarify and make sure that Vita knows what she's doing, I need to get the weapon from Tyria, and I need to get like
She wants blood.
hair samples.
She wants
Blood sample?
She wants blood samples from. She wants blood samples of Tyria. She wants blood samples of the other mutated individual.
Oh god, it's gonna be so weird when Vita rolls up with the weapon, is like, here you go, and it's the weapon of the
She
dream.
doesn't. She doesn't want to steal it. Not yet. She wants you to record any interesting things that happen because that would be a conflict of
Okay.
interest.
I see. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, that makes more sense.
That would be a
Vita
conflict.
likes Vita likes that. Yeah.
She wants to see what would happen in long expo. Like again, she wants to touch it, but she knows that's not smart.
Fair.
That's why she says just.
So out of character, so I don't have to bring this up in session and kind of spoil my secret plot. Whenever either one of the two bleeds, I will be doing the illusion trick to go collect
Oh,
samples.
100%.
I'm trying to think. What else does Vita want to know? Because Vita was gonna ask Dr. Q about herself before Doctorhood, but it sounds like there isn't any information, which in itself is information that
You
Vita is starting
you
to
know
add to.
100% that she believes that she removed her name in history to pursue her passion of the abyss, to protect
Mm-hmm.
herself from something. She doesn't know what that something is, but she believes what she's doing good. You know that if three doctors are in a deep danger, knowing that there are four doctors in the state of California right now, meaning that something bad's going to happen, and if they need to, they are preparing for the possibility of summoning the person above them.
Vita will want to keep an eye on Doctor movement then, because she would like to be a fly on the wall when that happens.
Yes, but if you want to go,
Perhaps literally.
so far they're transporting Dr. V and Dr. C here.
Dr. V and Dr. C. Which doctor was I told about? The plant doctor? Was that V?
Yeah, Dr. V.
Dr. Vine.
Dr. Vine.
Dr. C. Do I know anything about Dr. C?
No.
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 So, while I'm here, what are the other doctors up to?
Do you ask her that?
Yeah. I
Current.
am curious after all. You all are very mysterious and only go by a single letter.
So Dr. V is a. She loves humans. I don't like her. I only like talking to her when she's not in her monstrous state.
Why is that?
Because the monstrous state seeks to indulge in its own. It likes to consume and modify humans.
Ah. Well, you are not a human, so why do you fear that?
I don't care about it, but I do not like when it's more like trying to talk to someone. If they're in their human form, they're highly intelligent. When they're in their savage state, it's more like I don't want to feel like I'm associated to a mongrel.
See.
Dr. D has always been in Los Angeles. She goes into the gambling areas and enjoys the demon parties. Such a waste of time.
Demon parties.
Oh, have you not gone to one? They're quite bashful.
Sounds up my alley, but I can't say I run in the right circles.
They make a lot of circles here. As you know, like most things, Dr. D and I both share the state of California normally. And she has the land, I have the sea. She guards the city of sin, I guard its depths.
Well, I know what Vita's trying to crash at some point.
Oh, the demon party.
Yes.
Oh, trust me, demon parties are like when demons go like you think like oh it's just excess and sin. No, demons like basically it's like a demons roast each other on like a stage.
Fair enough.
So like if a demon failed on its like conquest, like the all these like higher demons, like there's someone roasting. It's like a whole roasting comedy club kind of vibe.
Well, Vita would still probably enjoy listening in.
Oh yes, it is quite fun, and also like they also like try to get like awakened humans to go to these demon parties so that demons can make contracts with them. Currently, the person that you guys fucked over really badly is trying to get invited to it.
Wait, which person?
Aviar, the horror.
Oh, the guy we tossed off a cliff?
Yeah, he lost all his street cred and he's very upset.
Imagine I show up. No, I would be there in a disguise, but like imagine I somehow get revealed.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you! It's like, well, I didn't do anything, man. I was just there. You saw me screaming and crying on the floor because that's what Vita had her illusion be doing.
Yeah.
I might call it here. I can't think of anything else to ask.
Well, you know that Dr. D, Dr. Q, Dr. C, and Dr. V are coming to Los Angeles.
Yes.
Those are very key, powerful. Mainly, one key thing: Dr. V, Dr. C, and Dr. Q are all combat oriented. C is support, basically.
Ah.
So, like, there are key like class setups for certain people. But you want to do your coffee date?
Uh. No, I was thinking of just going. Honestly, I'm kind of tired.
Okie dokie. Well then, as you get back into the Lamborghini and back to the day, this is where. Oh, do you want him as a bodyguard? Because then I can make a sheet for you. Or do you want to?
I think maybe, yeah, at least for a little bit.
Okie dokie. Well then, I think this is where we conclude.
Yes. That was very fun. It was short, but it was very fun.
That's the whole point of this thing. It's like a quick. It was a simple. It's not as advanced like the last time, but I will go on standby. Thank you for this, and have a good night.
You too. I'm gonna hang up the call and do my general
Oh,
and stream stuff.
I thought we were gonna still chat.
We, we we might, but over text. I'm tired.
Okay, bye.
Bye.